How's it going, guys? It's Rad, back with another video. So the SmackDown review from last night. So let's get started. SmackDown started off with Shane McMahon and Daniel Bryan in the ring addressing what happened during the tag team match where they were both special guest refereeing a Clash of Champions. Daniel explained his side, Shane explained what his view was. Of course, Shane, referring to, when he had the 3 counted and then Kevin Owens pushed Daniel Bryan on top of him. And of course, the 2 count were, Shane didn't count the 3. And then the fast count by Daniel Bryan. Daniel said he did the fast count to protect Shane and to make sure Shane doesn't turn into Vince McMahon. Yes, good idea, Daniel. Shane, you are better than Vince. Do not go down to his fucking level. Do not go down to that level. Stay at yours. You're doing good on SmackDown with what you're doing. Don't do what Vince does. Vince is bad for business. And of course, in the end, Shane McMahon fully trusts Daniel Bryan and tells him good luck with the show. Daniel Bryan would also announce that the main event for the SmackDown tonight would be a 6-man tag match as Randy Orton, Shinsuke Nakamura, and WWE Champion AJ Styles would face Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, and Jobber Mahal. Oh, God, please. So, yeah, next up, we get a tag team match. We get the Usos, the SmackDown Tag Champions, against Shelton Benjamin and Chad Gable. Back and forth match. In the end, Benjamin and Gable get the 3 count for the win, so they could be in line for a possible SmackDown Tag Team Titles opportunity down the road. Maybe Rumble? We'll see. Next up, we get a women's match. Actually, not a women's match. We get a segment. Charlotte Flair, the SmackDown Women's Champion, comes out talking about her victory last night. And of course, the big history-making announcement on Raw about the first ever Women's Rumble match. That will be happening at the Royal Rumble. From what I know, I think it's supposed to be 20 women, maybe 30. I don't know. There's a lot of women in that Mae Young Classic they had in the summer. You could call a few of them, telling them, come on down to job. Because let's be real, the winner's going to be someone on the main roster. So yeah, then Naomi comes out. She comes out and says that she's going to declare herself into the Women's Royal Rumble match. So yeah, there we go. Then the Riot Squad comes out saying they're going to go in the Rumble match. We then get an impromptu tag team match. Charlotte Flair and Naomi against the Riot Squad. I know it's Ruby Riott and Sarah Logan. Back and forth match. In the end, Naomi would hit the rear view on Sarah Logan and get the 3 count for the win. So yeah, there we go. We'd also have a backstage segment with the Queer Day, aka Gay Day, aka New Day. Where New Day was being so corny as fuck. Because they were all dressed up in Christmas outfits. Like Big E was a fucking elf. Xavier Woods was a reindeer. And Kofi Kingston was a goddamn gingerbread man. They were going around with their little booty cakes, which is just normal pancakes, and force-feeding people to eat them. Then Rusev, who was dressed as Santa Claus, and Aiden English, who was dressed as a snowman, came in addressing, saying the people don't want pancakes, they want Rusev Day shirts. That is true. That is true. Because at least they're available on WWE Shop right now. That is so fucking true. So then they decide that they're going to have a tag team match on the show. After that, we get a little segment. In our segment, new U.S. champion Dolph Ziggler. He comes out to have his U.S. title celebration. All it was Dolph Ziggler saying he proved everybody wrong. And he would show highlights of every single title he won in his entire career. By the way, Dolph, during your highlight segment, you missed 1 title. You missed that World Heavyweight title reign you had in 2011. It may have been like 15-minute reign, but it was still a title reign officially. So yeah, then during that, Dolph Ziggler then decides to leave the United States Championship in the ring and walk away. I don't know if Dolph's leaving the company or not. But yeah. And does this mean the U.S. title is now vacated? We're going to have to wait and find out. There's a lot of questions with that. To be honest, though, honestly thought that was going to be the reveal of the new U.S. title design from the looks of it. But hey, we're going to have to wait another day for that. Next up, we get that tag match. We get, oh yeah, we get New Day versus Aiden English and Rusev. This was a stupid fucking match. So fucking corny. New Day. Rusev. The match started with Rusev and New Day throwing their shirts in the crowd. At one point, New Day took the goddamn bag. Rusev had to start throwing stuff in there. They find New Day shirts. They didn't find a pair of underwear that says Happy Rusev Day on the butt area. Rusev will take that back. At one point, near the end of the match, Rusev and Aiden English would get the booty cakes or pancakes. They put a bunch of whipped cream on it, a cherry, and they were going to put Xavier Woods through it face first. Then Kofi Kingston does a top rope dive on the Rusev to prevent that. And Aiden English ends up going face first into the pancakes, which, by the way, were on the announce table. And in the end, Xavier Woods would hit a top rope elbow drop, or a springboard elbow drop, and get the 3 count for the win in this fucking corny-ass fucking match. Jesus Christ, this match was fucking gay. Anyway, next we get to our main event. We got Randy Orton, Shinsuke Nakamura, and AJ Styles against Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, and Jobber Mahal with those pussy-ass Singh brothers at ringside. So yeah, back and forth match. I'm going to cut right to the end. Near the end, because I want to see if anyone that was watching SmackDown last night to see if they were paying attention. So yeah, let's cut to the end. Near the end, when Shinsuke had a 2 count, had the arm breaker on Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens hit the reverse senton. Randy Orton would hit a kick from behind on Kevin, throw him out of the ring. Jinder Mahal would hit a DDT, which looked so fucking terrible. Then Shinsuke Nakamura would throw. Then AJ Styles would hit the back flip somersault kick onto Jinder Mahal. AJ would then do a springboard dive to the outside onto Kevin Owens. Then when Shinsuke Nakamura was lining up the Kid Sasha on Sami Zayn, the Singh brothers would interfere, which would cause the ref to eject him. When Jinder Mahal got back in the ring while he was questioning, Randy Orton got back in. This is where you need to pay attention. When Randy Orton hits the RKO on Jinder Mahal, this proves why Jinder Mahal has been a jobber for 5 fucking years. Because in the RKO, Jinder botches the fucking landing. He landed on his fucking knees. You're supposed to land flat, you fucking idiot. Jesus Christ, how do you fuck up the RKO? You could never fuck that up. And shit, my lights went out. Hang on. Hold on a second. My lights went out. Hang on a second. Let me just open this door. There we go. So yeah, anyway, how do you fuck up the RKO? Then after that, AJ Styles would hit the phenomenal forearm onto Kevin Owens. And then Shinsuke Nakamura would hit the Kid Sasha on Sami Zayn and get the 3 count for the win. So yeah, it was a decent main event. It was a good main event minus the Jinder Mahal botch. But yeah, my overall rating of SmackDown, 5 out of 10. 5 out of 10. Other than those 2 negatives, it was a decent show. It was better than Raw, that was for fucking sure. And yeah. And also we get that fucking package of John Cena returning on fucking Raw next week on Christmas. Tune in for the worst fucking Raw episode of all time because it's on goddamn Christmas Day. God, that episode's gonna suck ass. And it's gonna be one of the least viewed episodes of all time. Watch. Just fucking watch. But yeah, that's all I gotta say. Hope everyone has a great day. Peace out.